I'm live. I'm alive. Yay. Yay. Uh-huh. Yay. Mm. Oh, it's freezing in here. Yeah, just me. I guess I was late. Oh, I'm probably just gonna go to sleep live. Oh. Oh, watch me eat this ghetto charcuterie board by myself. Mm. 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 Oh yeah, socks. Come on. Hi, new person. Um, if you have any questions, um, other than that, just watch me eat. Yum. Kind of ghetto charcuterie board. Mm-hmm. I'm not even there now. Hi. Oh, I forgot. I'm live. Purple, I guess. Mm, no. Mm-mm. No, not really. Thanks for asking, though. I don't know what to do. I promised I would do this. Here I am. Tried to sleep. No, I don't think I will. Okay, so, like, yeah. Anyways, where can I put my water? No, I really don't think I will be all right. I got some stomach problem, and I'm a disabled adult, mental problems, learning disabled, all through school and stuff. And anyway, so fast forward to now. A few months ago, I tried contacting my parents, who are also my payee, and I needed this piece of paper or whatever that states how much I get from Social Security Administration. And well, that would have solved everything, but they'd never heard of it and never blah blah blah. Fast forward to now again. Um, I'm not on Medicaid. I'm owed and entitled to Medicaid. I'm retarded, and I have been since birth. I'm on disability, about $950 a month. 200 is taken out for some Medicare that doesn't really do much. If I'm hospitalized, it kicks in. Um. Uh, anyways, so my parents have this burial fund, and I know it exists because they told me it exists. So there's really no question from my perspective that it exists, and I can't find it. And social Medicaid requires me to track this thing down, look behind every star in the universe for this thing that may or may not exist. And yeah, so that's insurmountable. But there's a um, funeral home database, I guess, of these burial funds that I never consented to. That you know does me no good until after I died, and that's preventing me from getting Medicaid. And the only person that can confirm that it doesn't exist won't even give me the courtesy of writing a letter that I could hold and take as proof to myself at least, and to whatever powers that be at Medicaid, because I told them this thing exists. So now they know it exists, and I need to prove that it doesn't exist. thanks to that. No, I don't want to turn into a bigot. I mean, I am. I do hate a particular demographic, and I'm working on it. But you know, because all my problems are, their fault, and I don't care. Oh yeah, somebody is maybe more text. I think it was my. I don't care. I don't even know who this is exactly. Fuck, man. I'm not in a good place just worrying about this. So, anyways, I got stomach problems. I throw up a lot. My stomach cramps. Funny enough, about the only thing that helps is like really sugary stuff. And then like the little bit of fiber I'm getting from the peanuts. It's probably something simple, like Crohn's or just an ulcer. But of course, I'm going straight to it's going to be cancer. And with all the delays in getting the doctor that I'm owed, um, I really don't really care. I mean, it's probably so irreparable that, I mean, get to a doctor just in time. Oh, you have stage 4. Man, if you would have gotten here a week earlier, we might have been able to, you know? And then, like, I finally reasoned with my friend that's been trying to help me, but everything she's trying is just a stupid failure, or her solution is to fucking lie on a government form. And I mean, I can't get it through to her head that I'm not going to do that. That is not an option. That's not a solution. Well, we just got your cancer just in time. Oh, by the way, the burial fund does exist. You are a fucking liar on a government form. Come with us. I mean, I'm a retard. I'm not going to last long in prison at all. But the most I'm going to have is maybe they'll keep me alive long enough to brutalize me and make my hell that much more. I mean, they can't take anything more from me. I mean, I don't have my health anymore. I used to go for walks, but my friend would make up. Dude, she made up every fucking excuse not to go on walks. Doesn't matter if it was just, there's this 24-hour period in a day. I think. I don't know. My math sucks. She'll have something scheduled for a specific time that takes like 20 minutes. But, I mean, and now I just have no energy to do that. Yeah, basically her whole she supposedly talked to somebody in Medicaid. 3 somebodies, according to her last message. And they told her to tell me to lie. Government employees. Oh, and then she said, nobody ever gets in trouble for this. Yeah, they do. They go to prison for life for fucking scamming Medicaid. It's like they're... I know it's just the paranoia, because I'm, full disclosure, learning disabled, autistic spectrum, schizoaffective, and bipolar is what I remember them saying when I was going to special classes. I think I've learned enough, and I'm kind of high functioning now, but yeah, word for word. Well, I mean, I might be paraphrasing a tiny bit, but no. Just. Oh, and then that's the kicker. Okay, so they have Medicaid has this ability to look up this magic list of things, but I have to lie on the form and say that it doesn't exist. Then they'll look into it to see if it really doesn't exist. But by my understanding from the people that told me, who I have no reason to doubt. Oh, and I know this is part of my my stomach problem, but I just can't give it up because as soon as I went to these fake nicotine patches, not patches, pouches. It's just pure powder inside, some flavoring and nicotine. My stomach got a lot better. I mean, like, but whatever. And then, like, oh yeah, then I got abscesses that hurt, but they're not like life threatening. But again, without Medicaid, no dental. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm my own worst enemy, but I'm also pretty lucid right now. And the fact is that they are encouraging me to lie on this stupid forum so that they can look into it. Well, why can't they look into it when I said that I do have it? That database still exists, right? Yeah, I know it happens, and yeah, I mean, I'm totally agreeing with you. I know my problems, and it's only antagonizing me more that this fucking clown swears up and down that this thing doesn't exist, but he won't put it in writing. So I mean, even the guy that says it doesn't exist isn't sure enough to fucking. If I had this guy, that would be enough for me. And even if it wouldn't hold up in court, at least I believe it. So yeah, I mean, it's a big mental game just getting out the door of my apartment when I need groceries. Think about, well, I mean, it's always boo-hoo me, but man, I don't have anybody else on my goddamn side. It is just me. I mean, my family is fucking absolutely impossible to deal with. They absolutely do not believe in mental illness. You gotta fucking, well, the demons are at bay today. I mean, that's the only saving grace about my schizoaffective is I wasn't religious. Because I met quite a few other me's and refused the email. No, supposedly he agreed to email, but what fucking good does that do me? Oh, he made that email. I mean, it's only going to save his ass. I want a letter on Thompson Larson stationery with this guy's signature on it that I can take to a lawyer and like, hey, listen, the government thinks I lied on a form, but this guy said you know what I mean? Some kind of assurance to absolve me from lying. Through no fault of my own, I believe that this didn't exist because this guy said it and he's got a database. Emails hold up in court as evidence. Yeah, if I can retain it. I'm a schizoaffective. I might go off like that Terry Davis guy who was a friggin'. I'm not comparing myself to his genius. I'm comparing himself to his instability. This guy wrote a complete operating system for a computer by himself. Check it out, Temple OS. It wasn't very. I mean, it's sophisticated for a one-man project. There's other. Where was I going with this? Yeah, okay. Back to the email. If I can retain it, I'm schizoaffective. I don't know the next time I go in on some racist delusional rant on YouTube and then I get permabanned and there goes that email with it. It's a very real problem. And then my real life bigotry towards certain belief systems that I'm working on. I mean, I'm not perfect. I know that I'm not. It just sucks, man. The insurmountability of this whole fucking thing. Relying on, I can't even talk to the people that maybe bought this stupid thing, right? Because they can't hear and they've never, the few times I've gotten a hold of them that they're lucid, and I absolutely hate those abusive fucks. So, I mean, it's even hard to talk to them a little bit. And then, like, they're old, so it's even harder, and they don't even know what a burial fund is the last time I contacted them, as if this thing doesn't even exist in their world. Like they didn't know that that was a possibility. So now I'm dealing with like that. Are you someone I know? Are you trying to like, man, like this? She, Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I mean, technically, I could just email it to anybody. God, but email holds up in court. Yeah. Hi, another new person. I'm just, and then like the, oh yeah, and then like so now like I misplaced my last receipt for my rent, which they require, and and I got a digital copy of my Social Security disability earnings, but I don't know how to go from. I don't even know what site it's on exactly. Every time I go to that page, it's an accident, and I'm not sure the sequence of events to trigger that accident every time. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were her. She's nice when she wants to be, but I think she gets really off on this. I gotta deal with this. God damn it. Yeah, oh, my foot. I like her ambition, but man, you can't tell her she's doing something wrong to steer her somewhere else so she can stop being wrong. This is just ugly now. Inadvertently make bell bottoms here. That's what I get for. Well, I mean, I only get cast offs from other people, so I kind of get stuck with whatever dimension pants I happen to get that day. That dude, I've never been clothes shopping on my own. It's always been Christmas gifts or just handouts. I wouldn't even know what size to start. All right, that's got to be better, right? Well, at least I don't have any frilly shit to play with and distract me. Oh no, I don't want this in my me. Go there. Uh, yeah, okay. You're her. You have to be. Because she hasn't messaged me and she knew about this live thing, so I'm thinking she's hiding behind whatever else. Or she, man, fuck, I'm boring. I don't even have any good stories to tell. Just crying about the few problems I have. Oh yeah, and then like, oh right on ER. Uh, not her. Okay, random guy off the internet. But only she would have known that that's some of my nicknames, which is kind of peculiar. Hmm. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Any suggestions? I just can't lie on that stupid form. I'm not good at lying, period. And if they call me out, like, oh, well, here it says on this last time you applied that you did have one and now you don't. Hmm. I mean, one time I asked for a. Yeah, I know, but we already discussed that, ER. I still think you're probably her too. She won't tell me who her else are. Like, I'm already paranoid enough, and some dumb. Of course you do. All four of you are probably her. To what end? Anyways, I made a threatening video towards that place. Maybe it'll get me arrested, and and then I'll have a moment in court to blurt out that I'm just trying to get Medicaid. Jesus. I just, even legal aid. Oh, sorry, we can't compel somebody to show the burial fund that they may or may not have. That if legal aid can't even help me, or oh, and then like the last email I got from Medicaid after I explained my situation up to current, they pretty much said talk to legal aid again. But then my friend gets a different story altogether, where they told her to tell me to lie. I Yeah, I'm Theodore. I don't know. Everybody accuses everybody, especially when like in text. You can only do text so many different ways. Although it seems like whenever I troll like Facebook or something, and then I come back later with a new account, completely fabricated, they do seem to tend to know that it's me. I haven't done that in years, but man, it's fun. I gotta admit, it is kind of fun trolling for no other reason than to just. I don't see how it's still effective. It works on me all the time. I can't pass up a good argument when they're being stupid, or to at least point out they're stupid. I mean, really, if a retard knows that you're stupid, take their word for it. I need more of these. Not the lids, but the rest. Kind of handy. They warp too easy, though, if you microwave them. You know it. God, I can't see. That's another thing, man. I wouldn't mind getting a prescription renewal, or whatever it's called when you do a eyeglasses thing. I guess it's been over 3 years since my last one. Man, I hit 40 years old and like just everything shut down. Like everything hurt in my eyes. No, we got a new person. When you said legal. Yes, yep, legal aid, I think. What's my favorite memory? I don't have a favorite memory. Oh, meeting my best friend. That was pretty cool. And it's the latest. I mean, I don't have any good ones from childhood. Not a single one. But but meeting that one gal, she's pretty cool. Even if it wasn't like I could. Oh, let's see if anybody's texted. How did you meet her? Trolling on Facebook. Um, I can't remember the article, but I usually took the stance where, well, I mean, if by trolling we mean by like pissing people off by telling your honest, genuine opinion, I guess then yes, I'm a troll. But anyways, I can't remember what it was on, but I like to point out like not necessarily defending the criminals, but when the articles say so and so is charged with, and then there's like this string of people like condemning this person already, and then I have to explain the definition, meaning of charged and allegedly, and then that really irates people. And I think I probably hooked her in that way because I'm pretty sure she responded to my comment. But yeah, and yeah, God, she does so many stupid fucking things though. I made it as far as Seattle, and I had a plan. Because okay, so this was the plan, even if it wasn't a good one. I was just gonna hang out, smoke pot for in Seattle legally for a couple of days while I look for an advocacy group. You know, these street people that they go around and they for whatever lack of a better term, they bridge resources with the needy, especially like the mentally challenged, homeless. And they had, somebody has to have gotten. Oh, it's just the stripes that make it look like my foot is weird. Okay, my bad. Anyways, I thought maybe somebody had to have worked with somebody that had this fucking problem. I don't even see. Now I'm getting into idealistic wants, and I still don't understand how this thing counts against me as an asset. Because as I understood it, when it caused problems with SSDI, they said all that would go away if it was turned into an irrevocable burial fund. Now, mind you, I don't understand any of this. I'm just repeating back what I remember. So, anyways, and they discussed that with me. I still didn't consent, but I knew what was going on, and then it got turned into an irrevocable. My SSD, I continued as normal, no problem. Fast forward to when I got my Medicaid turned off because of not having that one thing, I guess. Thereabouts. Check again. Nobody's using the phone. Come on, I took a chance by putting my phone number out there. Somebody's got to call in, so I have a live caller to talk to. Can't just talk to a screen of people. I wonder if that one thing propagated yet. There's a tab where it says participants. Oh, I suppose you're not technically a participant if you're just watching. Because it shows the people that have talked. But then, well, now it's down to 3. You 3, I assume. I drew. Oh, and anyway, so my opinion on the flat earth theory is absolutely stupid. It's right up there with the stork theory of births. What's your favorite color? I think I talked about that. No, I said you are. I pointed at the people in chat because you're over there to me. Actually, that way is. Oh, look, I got a call. Hello, caller, you're on there.
Do you like Chinese?
Yeah, it's good food. Hi, Pam.
I am. Who's Pam?
Any follow-up questions? You're live.
Do you hate cats?
No, I don't hate cats. Oh, is that some like bigot? Well, you're gonna get this.
How can you like China?
Your racism is gonna get us banned. ER says hi, Pam. I should hover over her name and just find out. Or his.
I'm Susie.
Oh.
Anyway, how can you call yourself a lover of cats if you like Chinese food when everybody knows they make Chinese food out of cats and dogs?
Thank you, caller, but I don't need your racism on my channel. All right. All right, so a few ground rules. If you're going to hate on, well, I guess they're not technically a minority. I mean, they're like 2 billion of the population. But hey, yeah, the actual meaning of riot, not like the TEE riot. You know who. So you are. So I think like two of Theo's elves outed themselves because they seem to only like come out to defend him directly. And I wonder if that like Russian playlist was like bait, because I don't remember seeing that before. But then again, I don't check people's channels too much. I'll go there real quick to just subscribe to throw them off. I think that's hilarious, dude. Since I adopted that tactic of subscribing to my trolls, they don't troll as hard. And then like, well, I don't know if it was pretend land, but they pretended like they were offended that I subscribed to them, going off on how they don't create content or anything. And I mean, like, technically, I'm creating content of you. Oh, okay. It still seems like bait, because I mean, I could well, I don't really know how to look up Russian stuff. I could just copy his playlist. It weirds him out, man. Like, why are you subbing to me? Oh, why are you trolling me? I need one of those. Oh God, in my current. I wonder if I should delete that. I'm in a clearer head, and I don't want to seem threatening. Let's see if that's still up. I'm not trying to be. I just. I don't feel like I'm being taken seriously about how serious this is. I mean, they're holding Medicaid from me, for Christ's sakes. Okay, I'm going to delete that before it gets too much attention. Where the hell is turn on? Move to trash? Why'd they go with move to trash instead of delete? No, I I thought it'd be encouraging if because it's only a couple of blocks away, this Thompson Larson. And so I took a video of me in front of it and posted it on my Facebook, and then made that post public. But that doesn't seem like a proper way to get attention at the moment. Oh, yeah, we got a caller. Another live caller. Let's keep it on topic. All right, you're on speaker, caller.
Hi, I'm cunt.
I don't think that's appropriate language for my channel. This is a family-friendly channel.
I have to use the name that everybody would recognize.
No, I think they know you as. Go ahead, say your name, caller.
Cunt?
No. Say your real name.
Which one?
Your real name, retard.
Okay, Pam.
Okay. Hi, this is Pam. Oh my God. ER is top. Are you on? Are you on my stream?
No shit, I'm you know who.
Are you really? You just told everyone that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So get that all out. So.
Yeah.
So now what?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
This is my first time you got mad at me, so we didn't have time to create a script.
Don't say that. I mean, you can text me on the phone, private stuff.
Okay.
This is all just for, this part is just for show, like the vocal.
Okay.
SeaWorld, I have one friend, kind of, even if I don't like her a lot.
You do.
Not
Why
not all the time.
Yes, you do. You just get mad and you don't know how to separate being mad from hating.
Anyways.
Moving on.
So I got rid of that one post. Do you think that's enough?
Which post?
Yes, Legal Services of North Dakota. Or Legal Aid of North Dakota. I don't know. I could check that email and read it right off. Oh, the one on Facebook where I showed that their funeral home.
Oh, you know what? When I talked to the guy, he said that they blocked you and deleted your shit from their page.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, my Holy City Farms order launched. I can use track shipment. Yeah. So what?
So what do we do now?
I don't know. Is he still gonna send that? Well, why won't he send a letter? I guess I shouldn't yell at you. It's not your. But why won't he send a letter?
Probably because an email is faster.
And it's gonna take him a week to do that.
No, he said either tonight or tomorrow he would get to it.
And that'll stand up in court, right?
Yes.
That'll absolutely. Okay.
Yes, emails, that's evidence.
So what do I do about my lease that I can't find now that proves how much I pay for rent? And then how do I get that digital copy of my thing off of there for them? Because that was a problem too.
Okay, for your lease, you said?
No, well, I need a copy of how much my rent is a month. And then I also have to tell them how much SSDI I get a month.
Well, the SSDI you would get from that one website.
Right, but how do I get it off there like I asked? To get it to the... What was I going to check on this channel?
You know what? I'll look through my documents on my phone. I may still have it downloaded. Your certificate of benefits or whatever.
Oh, you are. I can't even talk to somebody I don't know on the phone without going into a complete panic attack. Every knock on my door, whether it's like maintenance people or, well, which is worse lately, or just some random stranger lost, I go into meltdown. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it more. I mean, I'm not bragging. I don't like living like this, but I mean, like, that's,
Who are you responding to, ER?
Yeah. What's her real name? Or their? I don't know.
I don't know. He or she has never said. I think it's a he, though.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it says the fuller. I just never looked. Like Theo Dump, because like in the notifications, he comes up as Gary something, but then like on the pages itself when he's posts a comment, it's Theo Dump or whatever his Russian handle name.
Because you can change your handle name.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm pointing out is there's two names to every character, and then sometimes only one set shows for me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably just looking in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and then. Oh, is it? A Pokemon reference. So we're probably being trolled by a 13-year-old that got on his dad's email account.
That would be funny.
Kinda. Well, it would really explain his limited dialogue, how it seems like he's always copy and paste. He's only got the like 6 different phrases that he seems to rotate through. Except for that one time, it was kind of weird. But that's about it.
He's very weird in general.
Yeah. Oh.
And he thinks everybody is you.
Yeah. Well, that's originally like why I would respond a lot to ER, because ER was the first one he associated with me, or vice versa. I don't want to take weird credit. I don't, I never know how to word things. So, like, I'm never going to brag myself up. So just keep that in mind. If I misword something, it wasn't to, uh, but anyway, so like, I wanted to increase that perception that we were the same by replying to almost every one of your comments, especially if like he would, because like, I mean, some of his elts are still calling me RBG. So that's fun.
I mean, I'm guilty of having a few ults, but not for trolling.
What Big Lebowski references Theo? And I feel awful for not. I mean, I'm not a Big Lebowski achiever, but oh yeah, I know. Well, I mean, like when he obviously only says "darn Norwegians" when they're people of color. That's.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. He does that all the time.
Oh, hey, do you Reddit much, ER? Because it almost seems like Theo's MO, but like the no, not ASCII code, but the HTML, was it HTML4, the old way of saying white? There was a Reddit. So it's like hexadecimal. What would it be for? Well, I mean, I guess we could know. Uh, uh, Hexadecimal for white. Anyways, there was yeah, 6 Fs. 6 Fs is code for white in HTML, or hexadecimal, which HTML
Oh yeah,
uses.
I should know.
But anyway, so there was a Reddit subreddit called FFFFFF, and I mean, they were found out right away with their white supremacist ramblings. Oh. Oh, you meant, okay. Sobchak was John Goodman. That was good stuff. Man, I tried watching the Jesus Rolls, but it wasn't the same without the Coens directing it. Yeah. So what are you doing, Pam?
I am participating in your show.
Technically.
Kinda. You need me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like your live feed would be nothing without
I got
me.
like 3 of these lifesavers left. What a stupid generic name, Elkums. They could have been more delicious. Can't remember the last ones I had, but they were closer to fruit flavored Mentos, and I just ate the whole damn thing. Didn't have any stomach problems that week.
I like those cough drops.
What you doing?
Luden's.
What's that?
Luden's cough drops.
Oh yeah, is that the no?
They're the ones that are like candy that I used to pretend I had a cough in school.
Oh man, are you gonna post like video of your kitty? If that's what you meant, I hope you mean a real kitty. Post pics of it. But anyways, God damn it.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. I was telling a story about cough drops and you interrupted me.
Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah. Well, ER is going to leave us for a little bit. She's going to go feed her cat, but she won't post pics of it, so I don't believe she has one. I wish I had a cat. I need an emotional support animal, but I have a I have a fucking kind of a policy about like there's no goddamn way I can't even afford my own health care, and then this stupid thing gets sick or something, and then
My advice,
too
as
bad.
cute and cuddly as they are, don't get one.
I know. I should get
They're
a gerbil
really
or
expensive
something.
when they get sick.
They flush easy enough. What happened? Or in a worst case scenario situation, they're edible. I don't know how many it would take to make a set of gloves, but I mean, it's possible.
How about like a bird?
Dude, they're fucking loud.
That's true. Because I was thinking you could teach it to talk.
Yeah, but
I'll
they're.
babysit it for a week or so, and I'll teach it to say "shut the fuck up."
Dude, I still. Oh, did I tell you about more problems? So my sink isn't draining.
Oh no.
So I got bed bugs and a sink that won't drain, and I'm absolutely terrified to contact anybody in my nut housing. So.
Yeah, because they'll see the bed bugs and they'll want to get rid of them.
Well, and the multiple problems I have with staff.
Yeah.
God, that sucks too, man.
You could almost have a live stream going when the staff came in. So, like, if they did anything, there would be witnesses.
Yeah. Like right now, 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm counted in that though. Because, like, okay, so I go to the participants tab and it's just showing like a couple of us.
Oh, and by the way, I am not currently in there because it was hard to talk on the phone while hearing, you know.
Oh, I bet. Well, you could just have it in there and then muted.
I guess I could
So
have
you
gone
show.
on my computer too.
Yeah. I wonder if we can. I wonder what share screen means.
I think that means you can share your screen either on something else or with someone else.
Well, oh, that must be how, like, in other podcasts, they'll have like 2 or 3 other people in different areas. And then it'll show up as like chunks of the screen or whatever that's
Maybe.
called. Picture in picture. I don't know. I never understood that setting in like Netflix or any other streaming site, that picture within a picture. Like, does that mean like because like it always has like the big black square. Like, to me, picture in picture sounds like you would you'd be watching a movie or 2 movies, one on a big and then a little one in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Man. God, for someone I've never met, I can't. I absolutely hate that fucker. That Ben, Matt Thompson Larson. What a dick. Let's just go over like his choice. I mean, he chose that profession to profit off the misery and superstition of other human beings.
Like, there is no way that I could do that job.
Because it's wrong?
Because it's depressing.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't.
Because first of all, you gotta.
Oh, that's. For
Make the
neat.
dead people look pretty, and then you got to deal with all these grieving family every single day.
I just switched it up on the thing. I don't know what to do more. Yeah, maybe I'll go back to live chat. Yeah.
Let's see.
There's too many options just showing at once.
Did that go through?
What?
It gave me a ask a question screen, and I put in testing.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. No, not really. No, there's no. What? Which one of your YouTube accounts did you do it under? Oh, I mean, I don't see any, but I mean.
Do you know who?
No, nothing's showing up. She's hilarious.
Yeah, I am.
That's the last thing I seen from that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, dude, I just got like earlier. I mean, I just like about 20 minutes from this stupid thing, I just like broke out into a cold sweat. Then I curled up and I kind of think I fell asleep for a minute. And then like everything was soaked, so I had to change quick.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah.
I said, yep, he looks like he's having a panic attack.
Dude, this is so fucking stressful. And even if I do get that stupid thing, then all these other things that popped up, like I found an old lease from 2023 that says that I owe that my rent is $264, but I think it's closer to $220 or $240 this year a month. So that's another thing I don't want to lie on, because if I say too high, then and it's not, they'll say I'm fraudulently representing. And if I go too low, they might not give me anything, or whatever it counts. Because I'd really like to get on Snap too.
Yeah, you need it.
I mean, like every dime I have is going to food and rent.
Yeah.
Well, I bought these sweet pairs of socks, and that was nice. There really isn't much more to make a person feel human than like a fresh pair of socks. Ooh, yeah, I wonder, I don't have a lighter. There's a trick you can do with new socks.
What?
Hold on, I think I have a lighter somewhere. I think. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, my foot. It used to do this. Like it would, like there'd be frayed. And no. Never mind. Everybody, calm down. That didn't work. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna try and I don't know. They used to work with those cheap bulk Hanes packages of socks. You could fresh out of the package and then. Well, this has. I'm gonna try it one more time because there are frayed. No, these must be like 90% nylon or something because the frays just melt. Okay, whatever. It ain't working, that's for sure.
Dude, are you trying to light your sock while it's on your foot?
Well, yeah, it doesn't light the sock. It lights the fuzzies.
And yeah, but I'm just saying I can see that going bad.
There's nothing flammable in here. I mean, the blanket I'm on is wool.
You.
Let me take a. It doesn't work that way. No, no, it didn't work that way. It was the fuzzies that flared up, and that was it. Your way
Okay.
might hurt really bad, ER. ER suggested that I hold the lighter upside down. Are you in chat? So you
I'm
know.
looking at it and I turned down the volume
Okay.
on my phone so that I can hear.
Right on.
Ear still hasn't said what his cat's name is.
ER, what's your cat's name? Or don't you get that private? It's cool. I understand.
It's a cat.
Oh, I'm old. Another thing that concerns me is like, oh, never mind. I'm talking to chat as well as you, so you know.
Well, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I feel like that Fraser on his radio show. He goes, "Go on, I'm listening."
Did you see they said what their cat's name was?
Okay.
I'm not going to repeat that. It's a glorious
Well,
name.
that sounds fun to call.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Man, I miss okay, I do have childhood memories that are fond, but it sucks because at the time I didn't know it was inappropriate to always be by yourself. Not inappropriate, but a social faux pas. Anyways,
Okay.
as a kid growing up, my absolute I cherished springtime because that's when all the cats would have their babies, and I would track them down, and they would be so adorably evil or angry, like these just tiny poofs of claw and teeth, and it was so awesome. So I get these leather welding gloves, so they're extra thick and whatnot, and then I would. Once you had them, they kind of chilled, like shit, this fucking monster has me, and then so I enjoyed that, taming the little wild shits that, and then you'd obviously miss a few patches, so there'd be completely feral outside the farm cats who did their job, whatever they did, cat stuff. So yeah,
We had a lot of feral cats by us too.
I think it's just tradition to for city folk to drop off cats, and then those cats don't know what the fuck to do. Then they have their kitties in a ditch or a hay bale somewhere without humans.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean,
I
man,
adopted
as
a
much
lot
as
of
I
cats.
love cats, it's I can't believe how awful they are for endangering species.
They have wiped out whole bird
Whole
populations.
islands of birds and shit. They would get off the ship, breed with what would there'd have to be pairs. See, I'm not that retarded. I know some stuff. Ah, fuck, man. Oh, this is bullshit. So then it should be trivial to at least sort the pictures from the videos on that hard drive, because I can do I can use wildcards in the filter, so that'll be nice.
You got some good pictures.
Yeah, I wonder if I should add those publicly to Facebook, or I wonder how I'd make a collage, because there's so many that can be grouped together. 90% of them are probably taken at Lake Darling, so that's cool. And I could make one of those moving picture collages, video size it.
You took a bunch over at What is the name of that place?
Oh,
Right
dude,
out of Bonn.
the sand kitties. I would give anything to get one of those, but I guess they do not fare well in captivity, like lung problems and shit.
I believe it's illegal too.
Oh, who cares about that? You should
You do.
you should see my exotic coral collection of endangered and maybe even extinct species. No, but I wouldn't have any moral qualms about it. The oceans are dying. Might as well get something for the living room. But yeah. Oh, and then there's another kitty that's supposed to be the smallest and the deadliest that I think is in that. No, that'd be a bigger cat. I don't remember which area they were in. But they're absolutely tiny and adorable when they're adult size, and I want two of them.
Have you ever seen that baby lizard that looks like a baby dragon?
I have, and they'll even have them wrapped around their finger like a ring.
Yeah.
Because they're all. Yeah, I want one.
Yeah, they're spiky and shit. I want one.
You know, to preserve as genetic stuff. I just think it'd be fun to own a bunch of really cool stuff that nobody will ever get to see because I hate people.
Why do you think I want to do my oddities and curiosities wall?
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, so I can sit around and look at weird shit.
You know, I've been here almost 20 years and I haven't put up anything on the walls. Once in a while, I'll stick up like an engraving I made, but that's about it.
How do you have engravings up?
Well, I did. Hold on, I'll grab a couple because they're out, but they fell on the floor, so they're not technically up. Yeah. I think you. Oh, wait, no, I think I stole some of these off the internet. So. My pants are gonna fall down live on TV. Okay, so I thought that I would. Yeah, I thought I would like get a laser engraver and make billions off Etsy by engraving cheaper than other people, but I never really got good at it. Okay, so this mess is supposed to be the death dealer. If we all know what that looks like. That's an eye. I don't know what that. Oh, that's another version of the death dealer. Another eye. Here's a pattern. It's supposed to like show like laser power and laser time, but as you can see, like only these ones are a little bit different. So like all those settings changed nothing because I don't think I have my pulse width modulation set up right. No, I didn't see the 33-year-old dad. That's awesome. I don't know. I don't understand the algorithm because I looked up one silly music video a couple of weeks ago and I get tons of silly video recommendations. But I specifically look for adorable pets and like OER. If you like cute shit, especially go to well, I mean, you don't have to have a Reddit account to view most of Reddit, but look up goat parkour. It's just like tons of, well, I mean, they have regular goats, but they have like little baby pygmy goats just jumping all over shit. And it's just absolutely adorable. A friend of mine did this, and then I copied with some software and then vectorized it and engraved it.
Friend?
Oh, I don't remember. She was pretty cool at one time. She did
I
this too.
think you're lying.
I think this is like Schrodinger's cat or a different interpretation of it.
I did that.
That she did that. This one's okay. I think this is that I don't think it's the boy in the blue suit painting. And it definitely ain't the Last Supper, because this one was the Last Supper right here. And some fun stuff. Star Trek, I think. I don't know. Oh, the Space Force. Some just silly stuff. Oh, here's President Comanchero.
You're really not bad at engraving.
Well, I mean, other than like it's not set up right. Oh, here's a better eye. That took several hours because I don't know how to set the feeds and speeds. Yeah, that. Hey, did you see yours take on that? Oh, and this was my best engraving, this sexy pic. Oh, and then my friend did this one too. No, I think I found that online. Did I? The skull with the butterfly? I think that might have been Jesus. Here's another speed test. I got it. I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind taking it completely apart and then reassembling it to make sure that all the things are plugged in right. Because the only thing I can really screw up is the axis, and that's easy enough to switch in software. So yeah, the United States
sounds like a good project. You need a project.
That thing's wicked awesome as a handheld. It set a towel in my bathroom on fire in about 3 seconds. I could smell the smoke, and I'm patting it. Oh well. I think it burnt a hole in the wall, and that was white paint. So, oh well. Man, we've been at this an hour and 20 minutes.
Way to go.
Yeah.
How's your viewer retention?
I don't know. I'll have to look at analytics afterwards. But every now and then it'll spike at 4 viewers and then drop down to the 3.
I'm going to credit myself for that.
I bet.
Yeah.
Wonder how many I got from Facebook because I posted that I was going live. Oh, nice. Nice. 51 subs. Right nice. On. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're. Oh. Good stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll get more people once I start the hemp reviews. Oh, if anybody grows or sells hemp for mental wellness, CBD, CBG, maybe type 2, maybe something spicier, send me some, I'll review it. Don't if it's garbage, because I'm going to be honest. And send it to me before I get a major tolerance, because I can go through a lot. What's that?
If I send you a mystery box, will you do a review?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna get it from Smoke Cartel?
No, I was thinking like Temu.
I think we should do that as partners. I think we should do the kind of like the Secret Santa where you have like a limit, $20, and then we'll spend our $20. I want to get a drone from Temu, because like, I mean, even if it kind of works, you still get like the remote control and a bunch of stuff, even if you have to reassemble it better.
I want the monkey penis.
I don't mind. I've smoked catnip. As a matter of fact, somebody even called me out. I couldn't remember who I'd ever smoked catnip with, but they used that as a disparaging remark when I had an opinion way back when I was more active in Facebook. And somebody's like, don't listen to him, he smokes catnip or something like that. Like, If you know I smoke catnip, you were probably there and one of the people smoking it with me. So you just outed yourself. I had heard in one of uh, my first start with drugs was old hippie literature and old wives' tales. Like we've all we've all had the anarchist cookbook at one time, and their famous banana dine, where you boil down banana peels, you collect the scum off the top, and then you dry that out and powder it, and you can smoke it. Yeah, you can. It just doesn't do anything.
No, we have not all had the anarchist cookbook.
I thought you said you did.
No, I said that I wanted it.
Oh.
But I didn't get it, and I was sad because it sounded like there was cool shit to read in it.
But there was a lot of dangerous advice, like smoking datura. Because, like, yeah, that'll get you a consciousness change, but you're not going to like it. Yeah, it wasn't too gross. Like, it tasted just like bananas. So, yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It wasn't. It was a lot of work for something that didn't work. I mean, it was hours boiling down these stupid things and collecting the gunk.
But did you have anything better to do?
Probably.
I doubt it.
I know. There was a store that had bulk seeds that you mentioned, and I was and I had a car at the time, so I was constantly spending like that month's allowance on nothing but poppy seeds, and it was glorious. And then one day they stopped their special brand, and they only had like their so I went with I don't know, a 3 or 4 Brothers brand, and they washed theirs really good because there wasn't even poppy flavor to it.
You tell the story about who you thought was to blame for them taking it off the shelf.
I just told them that.
Oh yeah,
I think.
You didn't say it.
Well, anyways, so like their special bulk seeds just magically disappeared, and they never restocked on those, and they just had the stupid, worthless, expensive 4 Brothers brand that did nothing. And I assume that she called because I'm not gonna lie, I love opioids. If I could get codeine out of like gumball machines, I would never have to go any further than that.
So I need to call gumball manufacturers then.
Yeah, and have
Make
them.
sure that's not a thing.
I do indulge in kratom occasionally, but I don't like the constipation that it causes. You know, I'm not just talking to you, right? I'm talking to an audience.
I was talking to the audience.
Anyways, so like occasionally I dabble in kratom. It itches that urge for an opioid vacation while not being too debilitating or inebriating. The only thing I don't like is the constipation after maybe a small binge. It's hell having to be on the next.
Well, actually, the last time that you were on it, you were kind of a bitch.
What's that?
You were kind of mean.
When?
The last time you took it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you were.
You're probably being a bitch at the end of like when I'm coming down. I can probably be a little bit grumpy.
A little bit grumpy.
But anyways, that's fine. It's all good. Yeah, she did. Hey, thanks for not spelling that out, being this is a family-friendly channel.
Oh, BITCH.
Yeah.
I don't think any kids are subscribed to your
Oh,
channel.
another thing I miss slightly about driving. Like it's not worth going back to it. Exactly. Think of the children. But one thing I miss about my car is country driving and getting pictures of old farmsteads, windmills, old churches, uh, and then of course wildlife refuges.
Hey, how about that one time I sent you on the adventure to take pictures of that abandoned bar?
Oh, on the way to Newtown?
Yes,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
that was really cool.
Except I think people might have lived there still. Because there was a group there that I had to pretend like I was just driving by. And then a couple hours later, everybody was gone, and then I went and poked around. But I mean, there was like on the floor, there was like probably like 2 feet thick of like just discarded clothes and other junk. It was scary. I didn't want to step on something. You know.
You went to the sanatorium too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Went to the
That was
sanatorium
cool.
in Turtle Mountain, and then I went back with Ransom.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he really enjoyed that. Oh, and then that experimental forest.
Yep.
That was pretty fun. Um, by Denby in North Dakota, there's an experimental forest. The plan was it was gonna go from border to border, uh, north to south, and it was gonna be 20 or 100 miles wide as a experiment to see what trees grow best where.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. A lot of it's just being left to decay. Oh, it's weird that like okay, so we have like steam heating, as you can see, but like there's no fins here, so there's no heat radiating. But those simple little fins, like why ain't it radiating off that pipe? It's not insulated. But that's the way it works. Hmm. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna call it good. We made it an hour and a half. That's as much talking as I've done in years.
What are you talking about? You talk a lot.
Not really.
You talk even more than I do, and I talk a lot.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna call it good. Thank you for watching my special edition live stream.
We'll be back.
Yeah, probably. All right. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.